My girlfriend won't let me dip. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mudjug One channel. I am your host. Today we're talking about a little bit of a subject that keeps coming up in my comments and videos and emails and Facebook messages, so we're going to address that shit. But before we get started, we're going to jump into the little magic box and grab us a can of dip or a package of chew and get this party started. Before I do that though, I am wearing the, in honor of law enforcement, some more shit going on these days with, you know, cops are, they're hunting black people. Oh, jeez Louise. Anyway, nonetheless, we're going to retire these t-shirts. These are sick as tits. They are on sale on our blowout page. Let me grab my little magic box here. I am wearing my Keep It Fucking American hat. And I get a lot of comments about my watches and videos. Today I'm wearing my Swola clock watch. I do collect watches. I don't spend thousands of dollars on one watch. You know, I can't afford that shit. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. And yeah, the bigger, the better. Just ask my girlfriend, my ex-wife, and my other ex-girlfriend. So we're gonna reach in a little magic box. We're gonna do a little panini shuffle for Jesse Ryan USA. Yeah. Let's see what we get here. Red wood, fine cut, moist snuff. Probably dry as fuck. So we are gonna do this. Now what do we got here? This is made by Swisher. 100% domestically grown tobaccos. Can you fucking believe it? I want to know what makes them decide over at Swisher, because we've reviewed several Swisher products, have we not, Chris Dips one?
Yep.
I want to know what makes them decide, okay, we're going to do 100% and we're going to do 20, a minimum 20% like the last fucking video I did. Anyway, we're going to crack this can. We're going to crack this can-ski and load our lipski full of dipski. Shout out to Big Rob. If you don't know who Big Rob is, figure it out. So, sounds like a fucking hockey puck in there, Chris Dips one. Speaking of hockey, fuck. Never mind. Woo, that smells like worm dirt. Guess what time it is, Chris? It's hammer time. Haven't done hammer time in a while. It smells very natty-like, and it's actually muddy as fuck. It's pretty moist, Chris.
Looks pretty good.
So we're gonna load our lip with a ham hock, a hog leg, a hog nut. We'll let that shit soak a while. We gotta do mud jug. Yes, we do. Mud jug of the day. Now, we only ran 30 of these. We're just gonna try it out, see what happens. Probably only gonna be at 30. That's it. The new Vendetta mud jug. This thing's fucking crazy. Look at that shit. Now, we are Legion. You know, I did some research, just some shit on here. I did some research on this Guy Fawkes, whatever the fuck his name is, you know. There's a movie, Vendetta, anti-government, I don't fucking know. I just thought it was cool because of the mask and shit and the colors, to be honest with you. Does it really need to mean anything? No, fuck no. What does this mean? Money, 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 money. This was last week's Mud Jug. You can get either one of these, coupon code MONEY for 15% off. Also, get yourself an Alaska Mud Jug at stokersnuff.com. I have got some messages. Just because you enter doesn't mean you get a free one, okay? It's for a chance to enter, but they are giving away quite a few, so give that a shot.
You can enter every week, actually.
Every week, there you go. See, Chris Tips one on top of his shit, as usual, unlike his women.
That's fucked up, bro.
You know. So, we're gonna talk about my girlfriend won't let me dip. My wife won't let me get a mud jug. What do I do? My girlfriend wants to leave me because I'm dipping. So, my response is to that, let that bitch go! First of all, if you're a dipper and your girlfriend or your wife nags you about it, number one, there's a high likely chance, does that make sense, Chris? There's a likely fucking chance that she bitches and nags at you for everything, because she's a woman. But more likely, she nags at you because you're a dipper. Problem with women is they always want to try and control and change a man, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's dipping or hunting or buying guns or going out with the boys, they're They're always trying to control you and keep your ass down. So, my advice to you is, don't be with a woman who tries to keep you from dipping, who nags at you for dipping. She should accept you for who you are and what you do 100%. That includes dipping. Now, we do have a lot of customers who are women who buy mud jugs for their husbands and their boyfriends because they're sick of seeing spitters laying everywhere and their kids are spilling them and blah, 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 people drinking out of them. Okay, so at least a woman who does that is supportive of her man's habit. So maybe if you get your girlfriend to buy you a mud jug, or you buy a mud jug, your girlfriend might not nag as much. I've gotten emails and messages about people telling me how I saved their fucking marriage. The other thing I want to point out is if your woman nags at you for dipping or chewing, probably part of it is because she's ignorant and she doesn't know the reality of the health effects of smokeless tobacco or lack thereof, okay? So I suggest you watch some of my videos that I posted in the past about that have to do with smokeless tobacco saving your life, the book that Dr. Radu wrote, etc. Have her watch those videos, and maybe she will relax a little bit on the nagging and bitching about you dipping. If she doesn't, to the curb, boys, to the curb. Find you a woman who will accept you for all that you do and all that you are, and that includes packing your fucking lip. So I had this redwood fine cut, moist snuff in my lip for a bit. These cans are very flimsy and shitty. You know, typical Swisher product. It is moist, that's definitely the case. Kind of has that plastic fucking cheap taste to it though. Not kinda, it does. You know, I talk about Grizzly having that. Grizzly's kind of an acquired taste. I think you get used to it after a while. But this shit is even more chemically, plasticky flavor. And I like natty dips. I would probably only give this a 5 out of 10, to be honest with you. I prefer Stoker's long cut natty, or of course, the good, the bad, the ugly, the only dip ever worth dipping. Copenhagen long cut. Stoker's natty's good shit though. This has a distinct flavor and doesn't have that plastic fucking chemical Lysol taste to it. So we do picks of the week around here, and you can send your picks into mjphotos@mudjug.com. Now, a word of advice on picks of the week. Okay, and a lot of people send them in on Facebook, which is fine, on our Facebook page. Make sure to like our Facebook page, by the way. Once we get to 200,000 likes, we're going to give away a shitload of shit, okay? And I'm not talking fucking Obama's heap of shit. I'm talking some good shit. Send us pictures with you in it. Not a pic of a mud jug sitting on a 1972 ugly-ass shit-stained couch with fucking tortilla chips on the floor next to it on your shitty old carpet. You know, fucking be creative here, you know? I mean, earn that shit. Good grief. So anyway, sorry, I digress. Here are picks of the week. Troops of the week around here because we support the troops, and you should too. If you don't, well then, you. First is Fernando Gonzalez. He's an E2 in the Navy. He's stationed out in Japan. Next is Dylan Baldridge, who was killed in action in Afghanistan from the U.S. Army. Next is Lance Corporal Darren Greer, U.S. Marine Corps, who's stationed in Austria. Maybe he ran into Arnold out there. Next is PV2 Nathan Shepard, stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Let's see, retired Corporal Aaron Obest, U.S. Marine Corps. And these two guys, we sent care packages out to Corey Payton from National Guard 184th Infantry Unit and Troy Atkins, U.S. Marine Corps, Camp Lejeune, who's deploying soon. Remember, when you guys purchase that fancy limited edition mud jug, you get a freebie with that, and there is an option to donate your free mud jug, basic color mud jug, to the troops. And we're constantly sending stuff out to the troops. So that concludes Troops of the Week. So my final take on this redwood is it tastes like dogwood, and you know, I don't recommend it. 5 out of 10. You know, that's what I do with this shit. Whoa, fumble. As far as your girl, your wife, and even your mom giving you shit about dipping, it's time for her to quit tripping. Let her know that at least you're not shooting heroin or doing rails or cheating on her. If you're cheating on her, well then, you know, maybe she's justified in her bitching. But yeah, you know what? Accept me for who I am and shut the fuck up, or hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. Grab you one of them new Vendetta mud jugs, 30 made. After that, that's it. Gone like your old lady who doesn't like you dipping.
We'll be gone by the weekend.
So I'll leave you with this. Remember, if it ain't dip, it ain't shit. And if you ain't packing, you slacking. And if your old lady gives you shit about dip, kick her to the curb and punch her in the tits. I'm out. Ooh, that's some wintergreen right there. Now, Tough Guy Chew has a fat cut, which is amazing. I mean, look at that shit. Look at that goodness right there. So it's longer leaf